I'll be your mama today. I'm gonna be your daddy too. And I'm gonna whoop your ass like somebody should have did. I'll teach you how to respect your mother. Come on. Please do.
No.
Why?
I'm not gonna touch you.
Why? Because you're afraid of what I do to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Be very afraid. Be very afraid.
And here comes a phone call coming in from Houston, Texas.
You have a prepaid call from
Diablo for
an inmate at the Central California Women's Facility, Chowchilla, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Good morning, Diablo. How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed this morning. I woke up.
Well, there you go. There you go. I am doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling today, brother. It's great to have you here on YouTube Live. Just so you know, I did a announcement on Facebook, did an announcement on my LinkedIn, and wrote a few people that you were going to be here live. And we actually have a Benny Ruiz who has logged in and is watching us live. And so just know if he asks any questions, I'll relate them to you, and then you can answer them. But beyond that, since I know you guys have about 10 to 15 minutes on your phone calls, I want to give you the forum. Just know that the phone's, facing the microphone. And so, like I said, just, you can introduce yourself to the audience and say whatever you want to say, brother. The forum is yours.
Okay. As y'all know, I'm Diablo from the A&E show from 2010 SPW. And I've been locked up for 26 years now. I was locked up for a non-violent charge of second-degree robbery. I was originally accused of robbery, but when they found out the wallet that the guy said was his wasn't his, it was actually mine, they dropped the wallet and the pictures away, and they got me for possession of stolen property, which was a cane, a little keychain that you get when you go to AT&T and pay for your bill. He said it was his, but in fact it wasn't. But due to the fact that I had previous convictions of robbery, they arrested me because it was a year in the era of the three strikes law. So I ended up fighting 25 to life. I beat life. After I beat life, they sent me to prison for 15 years at 85%. In prison in 2001, I was doing guard crew work, and I picked up a container. The officer asked me to handle the container. I handed him the container. And inside of the container, supposedly, he found some TH black tar heroin. They ended up giving me 25 to life for possession of less than a quarter gram of heroin. And that's with the plastic it was wrapped in. All the rest of the nonviolent three strikes have been released, but they still refuse to release me. They said because I have 115 and I don't qualify to be released, and I'm not caught in a case. I haven't hurt anybody, and I'm still a nonviolent offender.
Wow.
So they kept me locked up for basically for nothing.
My goodness. Real quick, let me ask Benny, can you hear Diablo enough? I want to make sure that anybody watching this now, and especially after we finish the live stream, if you can hear him okay. Because I want to make sure that your message is getting out there. But so go ahead and continue, buddy. And that's amazing, and that's so like wrong and unfortunate.
I did when they closed VSPW, they shipped all of us from VSPW to the other prisons. They ended up shipping me to CCWF, when I got here in 2013, they did my doc hearing, and I'm supposed to do my first board hearing this year. But this prison is so ass backwards that they have me doing another doc hearing.
Let me interrupt you real quick, as Benny asked. So how much time you got left? It looks like too much time for that. And do you have anyone helping you out?
No, I don't. They got my date is 2035, but I'm the lifer, so I have to go before board. And so they can release me when they want to release me. And nobody helps me out.
Well, that's what we hope these live streams will do, is people watch before or even after the live stream, and they hear your story. And, if anyone, this is to you guys watching right now, during live stream or after, if you know of any organizations that might be able to help Diablo, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get the information to him to help him out. So that's one reason why we do these live streams, to see what help we can bring to our incarcerated family and friends, as support.
I put in for the transgender program, and I've been doing it since I came to prison, even across the street. And I put in to have my surgery to have my breast removed, and because they don't like me at this prison, they keep refusing me. I mean, this prison, the medical sucks. I mean, I can barely walk. I'm in a wheelchair. And because the nurse didn't like me, she took...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'm 602 to get my wheelchair back. They gave it to me for 90 days. But I have deteriorated bone disease. I can barely walk, I can't, they don't know what's wrong with me. They want to do an MRI. They don't give you proper medical here. They took me off all my pain meds. They took me off my seizure meds. I mean, for real, they really don't care if you live or die in CCWS.
That's so true of so many facilities, and it's so unfortunate. And that's what I'm hoping, live streams like this and other things that can help bring light to stuff like that on the inside. And so thank you again, Diablo, for calling and talking about this.
Anytime. The things that go on in this prison are really crazy. I mean, you got higher ups basically having sex with these inmates, and then if they tell on them, they throw them in jail. They throw us in lockup. They take your property if you tell on them. They hit the room, destroy your property, and swear that they never touched anything, so it's your word against theirs. They took all my property, over 20 years worth of property, and threw it away and refused to give me confiscation receipts. I got some of the staff that took part in the search because they were told to. It says that they threw all my property away, 11 carts of property, yet the state of California refuses to acknowledge that their staff did anything wrong.
Right.
And
quick interruption again. Benny is asking, what about Legal League? Can anyone help you? Or maybe it's legal aid?
Well, nobody's. I put in for an appeal for them to be helped, and they waited for Prop 57. They waited for 7 years, and then they said when Prop 57 didn't go the way they wanted it to go, after 7 years of them telling me that they was going to send me home, they denied me, and nobody has helped me since. Now, I don't even have a lawyer to go to court to go before board with me in a couple of weeks. On October 20-something, 23rd or something.
That's amazing. And again, if anyone watches this and knows of anything, especially in the next 2 weeks, that we can get to Diablo to help them out, let us know.
I have a medical chrono that says that I can't get down in an alarm because I'm in a wheelchair. And when I showed it, there was an alarm, and I showed it to the officer, and I told him I can't get down like that. They attacked me. 10 officers attacked me, slammed me to the ground, beat me up, refused to allow medical staff to do an unclothed body search so that they could see the damage that they had done. They threw me in lockup so that I could heal, refused to give me medical attention back there, and gave me a new case. They said that in the process of them slamming me and beating me, that one of my feet touched them, and they gave me a staff assault.
Jesus.
But I had a medical chrono not to get down on the ground in the first place.
Right.
So why would you attack me and I'm not doing anything?
That's one of the broken things about certain facilities. They are cities within themselves, and if you've never been incarcerated, to the people watching, when you become incarcerated, even if it's a city jail, then a county jail, then a state prison, you're in someone else's house, and no one's there to help out when things like this happen. It's unfortunate. All we can do is take the abuse if we get it, and then, as Diablo's saying, fill out paperwork as best we can. But many times that paperwork just gets put in a circular file because it's their house, not our house. And so that's sorry to hear about that, Diablo. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. This place is, to say weird is putting it light.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a transgender locked in this prison, they really dog you out. They don't give us anything that we got coming. I mean, we can't even basically, we had to fight to get the men clothing. And then they don't give us all of it. I mean, the men can get the surgery, but we can't get the top surgery.
Yes.
They pick and choose who they give it to. I mean, it's crazy. And there's nothing you can do about it because, like you said, this is their house.
Yeah.
So they sit there and you put in your paperwork, but it's them looking at your paperwork, and they're not going to go against their own. And if you tell them to turn back the video, even when the video showed that you didn't do nothing wrong, they still find you guilty. I mean, this place is like, it's built to keep us here.
Right. The system itself, it is a money machine for those of you watching who's never been incarcerated or knows much about it, but it's a big money machine, and the revolving door, and or as Diablo is saying, they just don't let you out. They do everything they can to keep you in because it keeps your job secure, and it's unfortunate, but it's what happens. And it's shows like this that we're all hoping that the right people watch it, the right people share it, and maybe we can make some change.
Yeah. They've been saying they're going to change, and I've been down 26 going on 27 years, and the only changes that they've done is that it's gotten worse.
Right.
I mean, you got these cops bringing in cell phones and drugs, and they don't get their money the way they want their money. They turn around and give you a new case.
Right.
They bust you for selling their shit. That's crazy.
That is insane. I got to tell you. So did you have trouble getting to the phone today, Diablo, or was it easy?
Oh, we're on lockdown. It's just so happened that I got good staff today.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they let me on the phone.
Yeah, I was explaining to the audience. I went live about 5 minutes to 9, and once it like 9:01 hit, and I was like, well, they go on lockdown a lot there, so I said we'll give them a few more minutes, and so it doesn't surprise me that you're on lockdown, but I'm glad you were able to get to the phone, and hope it wasn't too difficult for you.
Yeah. So
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All right, buddy. It's our final minute, so whatever you want to say, man.
I do appreciate you giving me this opportunity, and I just want to tell my daughter and the rest of my family, even though I feel like all y'all left me for dead, I still love y'all,
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
because I'm alone,
Mm-hmm.
but I got God, so I'm all right.
Maybe one of them will see this live stream.
I hope so. God bless you.
All right, buddy. You be safe in there.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks so much for calling. We'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Okay.
All right, my friends. So that ends this live stream. You heard right from Diablo's mouth what's going on, and if any of his family are out there, her family, his family, reach out, leave a comment, say hi, look them up on the inside, send them a letter. So this show is just multifaceted. I see two people watching. Don't know if you came in right before Diablo got off the phone. They have very short phone calls there at Chowchilla Prison. But basically, this show is just multifaceted. I want to help inmates who have no voice have a voice on this worldwide forum, and not just while we're live, because I realize this is a new show. Not a lot of people know about it. But once it's uploaded and other people can watch it, and then, like I said, maybe we can bring some light to some of the injustices that go on behind, because they're not supposed to happen. Yes, they did something wrong. They're behind bars. I did something wrong years ago. I went behind bars. But while we're there, we are supposed to be protected. We do our time, we get out, and then, we rejoin society because we've done our time. And even a lot of us face coming out that we're still judged because we were in prison and we have the felonies and it's hard for us to get jobs. And so we're trying to change all that in general. But so anyway, I hope this show strikes a chord with everybody who's watching, especially the ones that watch after the fact. Thank you all. Come back every 2 Sundays, and we will be here live streaming with someone. And like I said, in 2 weeks, I'm going to try to get Joey Cupcakes on here to give his story. So thank you all for watching. Benny and whoever else is on there. I see there's 2 people logged in right now. Thanks for watching. Check out some of the other shows on my channel. And come back as often as you wish. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're here to help and here to motivate and, just give some inspirational stuff and entertain once in a while. So thanks again. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks. Peace out. Love you. Mwah.